Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 4. Last episode, we had the first round of the playoffs where we took on the Sirloins in the semifinals, and we won the first game in a pitcher stool 4-1, and then crushed the Sirloins 13-0 as we sent them packing via the sweep. Today we're going to start the conference finals, and we're going to play through the entire series here against our division rivals, the Herbivores, who defeated the number 2 seeded Blowfish in 3 games. There will be third right-hander Tusker Fuss on the hill for us, and for the Herbivores, it's right-hander Olaf Slackoff, their 4th pitcher. Fuss, this is a revenge game for him, as he was on the Herbivores the previous 3 seasons before this. He won a title with them in year number 1. I believe this is his first matchup facing them all year. Let me just run that by them. Actually, he did win the first game we played against the Herbivores this year, and then I don't think he played against them again. No, he didn't. Okay. So he has won a matchup against his old club once already this season. Let's see if he can do it again in the playoffs. Here's the lineup for today's game. It'll be the first game anyway. Velos leads off in right, followed by Woody at third. Pitts at first. Bash DHing, still locked in. Jennings in center. Reliable at short. Ho catching. Burnside in left. And Cole Salmon at second base. Let's get it on. Alright, and we will have home field advantage for the series, as we are the 1 seed on this side of the bracket, and the Herbivores are the 3. Hopefully we do manage to get this win. Would be nice. Alright, now the Herbivores have given us fits this year. They beat us 2 out of the 3 games in the regular season, so hopefully that's not the case here. I really would like to beat them and move on to the league finals here. Alrighty, here we go. Leading off, it's going to be Royds, Peichel, and Bobbitt for the Herbivores, as Fuss is on the hill. Leading off, right fielder Ella Royds, locked in, hitting .231, 2 homers, 4 RBIs here in the playoffs. Here's a look at the Herbivores lineup. After her, it's rookie left fielder Mac Peichel, second baseman Fred Bobbitt, who's locked in. Peichel's also tense. Then it's first baseman Grunt Manley, who's tense. DH Jamie Bridges bats 5th. Kerry Kawaguchi bats 6th at third base. Yoink Sachs bats 7th in center. Milo Stewart bats 8th at shortstop. He is tense, and batting 9th locked in is catcher Fiona Clark. So Herbivores have a lot of up and down hitters in their lineup. Ours are all neutral or locked in, so I think we do have the advantage there. Let's see if Fuss can have a good pitching outing here. His last 2 starts of the regular season were definitely ones you want to write off. In his last start, he only went 4 2/3. He didn't even qualify for the win. And then the one before that, he just got absolutely destroyed in his other start. I forget who it was against. I believe it was the Sawteeth. We had to rally back to win that one for him. And that's going to be a base hit to start the outing. Great job. Great job, Tusker. And I'm disconnected from chat again. There we go. Gotta hate that. Here's Mac Peichel, the left fielder's tense, hitting 100 in the playoffs here. One hopper to short. Rival flips the second one. Salmon to first. It's a double play, and the base runners erase. Good start. Brings. There we go. If I'm not disconnected from chat on Twitch, I'm disconnected from my own microphone. DH erases the base runner. Bobbitt up next, the 3-hitter. He's at second base today, locked in, hitting .500 with a homer, 4 RBIs. got him to chase a change it below the knees. First punch out for Fuss. And that's going to be a scoreless inning here in the first. Brings up Velos, Woody, and Pitts here to start the outing against Slackoff. Velos hitting 300 on the year with an RBI. Slackoff making his first start here in the playoffs. Velos hard grounded to first. Easy play for Manley, one down. Brings up Woody, hitting 4 for 9 in the playoffs. He's got an RBI to his credit. And he chased the high fastball. First punch out for Slackoff, 2 down. Now to bring up Pitts, hitting .556 with 3 RBIs. I believe that's 5 for 9. Could be 5 for 8. Pitts drives that down the left field line, looking for the low wall. Off the face of the wall. It stays fair, and that'll be extra bases for Pitts as he extends the inning. It's a 2-out double. First hit today for the Freebooters. Missed a homer by a matter of inches that time. Bring up Bobby Bash, the DH, batting 4th today. He's locked in, hitting .700. 2 RBIs in the playoffs. Fastball down, Bash drives it deep right center field. He got carry to it. It is gone into the Freebooters bullpen right at the batter's eye. First homer in the postseason for Bobby Bash, the DH. 2-0 Freebooters in the first. We continue to hit. Brings up the 5-hitter Nico Jennings. Center fielder hitting .333 in the playoffs with a homer and 2 RBIs. Slackoff now tense here. Slider away is booped up the middle, diving is Stewart to cut it off. He fires just late. Oh, in time, actually. That gets Jennings by half a step. Freebooters, though, get a 2-run bomb for Bobby Bash, and they have the early lead here against the Freebooters. Stupid chat is not staying connected today for some reason. Manley, Bridges, and Kawaguchi do up against Fuss. Manley tense here, hitting only a .154 in the playoffs. Chase the fastball high and away. Second punch out for Fuss. 2 down, or 1 down in the inning. Brings up Bridges, the DH, hitting .111 with an RBI. Changeup call to strike in the inside corner. Third straight punch out for Fuss. Third of the game. I bring up Kawaguchi hitting .250 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Chase the changeup below the knees. Fuss strikes out the side. That's his second, third, and fourth punch-outs of the game. Bottom 2, it's still 2-0. We lead the free Herbisaurs here early. About to say we were leading ourselves. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, if only I could get chat to stay connected here, that would be nice. Here's Reliable, hitting .333 with an RBI on the season. Quickly behind 0-2. Slider blooped the center field. This will be an easy catch out there for sacks. One down. Picks up our catcher, Everett Ho, hitting .375 with the homer and 4 RBIs. Slider down, line to center field. That's base hit for Ho, his first hit today. I believe that's our third hit today is in total. Then we're going to Burnside, left fielder getting his first at bat of the playoffs. Paul Bean played the last 2 games in left field. Slider bloop to right field. That's going to be another base hit. Once again, disconnected from chat for some reason. Don't understand. Oh, timeout. Salmon up now. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can get this fixed. Come on. Let's see if we can get this going here. Well, it brings up me itself. Okay, that's not going to help. I don't like this new creator mode they made for mobile people. Not cool. Not cool at all. Anyway. Alright, Salmon up. First pitch on the way. In there for a strike. Salmon hitting .375 with a homer and 2 RBIs here in the playoffs. Fastball line to third. Off of Kawaguchi's glove. That'll bloop in the left field. Infield single. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded with 1 down now. That'll bring up Velas. And again, I'm disconnected from chat. Come on. The hell? Dribbler to second. Bobbitt has no play. He goes to first to get the out. It's an RBI ground out for Velos. 3-0 to score. Slack off now tense. And that'll bring off Woody 0 for 1 today. Looking to drive in a couple more runs. Fastball hard grounded to first. 1 hopper. Manley backhands it cleanly. He'll make the play, and that ends the inning. Freebooters, though, get another run on the ground out by Velos to the third. 3-0 to score. Bottom 3 lineup do it for the Herbivores. Sachs, Stewart, and Clark. Here's Sachs hitting .300 in the playoffs. And that's a 4-pitch walk to start the inning as Sachs is going to be on. Center fielder always a threat to steal, and that'll bring up the shortstop Stewart. Hitless in the playoffs. Tense hitting with 1 RBI in the postseason. Called strike at the knees on the curveball. That is another punch out for Fuss's 5th. 1 down, and that'll bring up Clark, the catcher, who's locked in, hitting .400 with 3 RBIs. Chase the fastball put away. Another punch out for Fuss, his 6th. 2 down in the inning, and then it'll bring up Royds. 1 for 1 with the single. Chase the 2-seam up and away. Another punch out for Fuss. 7 Ks now here for the starter. Bottom 3. 3-0 to score. Pitts, Bash, and Jennings go up against Slackov as Fuss is a man on a mission out there. Here's Pitts, 1 for 1 with the double. Ball 3-0 count here to Pitts here. And that's a 4-pitch walk as Slackov having trouble finding the zone here in the 4th inning. Or is it the 3rd? It's the 3rd inning. Jesus. Here's Bash. 2-run homer his last time up as Bobby is still feeling it out there at the plate. Bash drives it pretty deep, right center field. He got under it just a bit, though. Royds catches it on the warning track, 1 down. Brings up Jennings, 0 for 1. Slider outside misses, ball 1. Strike in there, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Fastball up line to center field, another base hit for Jennings. It's first today, I believe. That puts 2 on and 1 down. Also, FYI, guys, the chat is working right now. For now, I'll let you know if it goes out again. Reliable 0 for 1 today. Fastball down, Reliable drives that pretty deep center field. He got some pop to it. He's going to die at the warning track as Sachs makes the catch, and he will throw the guy out at second base as I thought it was going to hit the wall. That's on me. To the 4th, still 3-0. Peichel, Bobbitt, and Manley do up. Here's Peichel, 0 for 1 today. Grounded into a double play his first time up. Dribbler back to the mound. Fuss fields it cleanly. 1 down. Brings up Bobbitt, 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first time up. Dribbler to first. Pitts makes the play. 2 down. Gotta bring up Manley, 0 for 1. Chase the 2-seamer up and away. Another punch out for Fuss, his 8th today. And another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4. Still 3-0. Ho, Burnside, and Salmon do up against Slackov. Ho 1 for 1 today. He singled his first time up. Scored a run. Ho bloops out to left center. That drops in for another base hit. He's 2 for 2 today. Second single for him. Catcher on the lead off the inning. That brings up Burnside, 1 for 1 with the single, and Slackov is done after 3+ innings of work. 7 hits, giving up 3 earned runs, a walk, and a K as they go to the ace right-hander, Immaculo Spectacular, out of the bullpen. Spectaculo is their best reliever by far. He has no record, a 0 ERA and an 0.46 whip. 2 games pitched. He's thrown 4 1/3 innings, 1 hit given up with a walk. He struck out 7. Batting average against his 0.71 as he looks to keep his team in the game. Also comes into this appearance locked in. Faces Burnside first, who's 1 for 1 today with a single. Looper to second. Easy catch for Bobbitt. 1 down. Brings up Salmon. 1 for 1 today with a single. Locked in now. Fools me with the changeup. Salmon's down swinging. First punch out for Spectacular. 2 down, and that'll bring up Velos. 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out her last time up. Grounder through the right side of the infield. That's base hit into right field for Velos. Ho draws the throw. Hang on at second. 2 on and 2 down now for Woody. He's over 2 today. Slider in line right center. Leaping his Bobbitt. He'll make a nice catch, and that ends the threat. No runs scored in this inning. To the 5th, it's still 3-0. Bridges, Kawaguchi, and Sachs do up against Fuss as we knock Slackov out off the mound early. Bridges 0 for 1 today. Liner to left center field. Jennings over. Runs it down. 1 down. Brings up Kawaguchi 0 for 1 today. Sky ball to center. She gets under the curve. Jennings is there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up Sachs. Walked his first time up. And he will now single. That's his first hit today. He's 1 for 1. Second hit today for the Herbisaurs. He's also the third base runner. And that's going to be an error. Oh, Burnside with the good backup. Thank you. I was almost spoiled by my own hubris. Here's Stewart 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Runner goes. Throw down by Ho is late. Sachs steals second. First Sachs, that is his second attempt at the playoffs. He's 2 for 2. Stewart chases a 2-seam up and away. Another punch out for Fuss, his 9th. He gets through another scoreless one. Bottom 5. Pitts, Bash, and Jennings do up against Spectaculo. Here's Pitts 1 for 1. Walked his last time up. He's also doubled and scored a run. Slider inside. Pitts drives it pretty deep center field. He got some good chunk of it. But it's going to die at the warning track once again. 1 down. Looks at Bash. 1 for 2 today with a 2-run homer. He's also flown out. Fastball down. Bash pops it up. Right center field. Pop up, I should say. It's a weak fly out. Royds makes the catch. 2 down. And that'll bring up Jennings. Singled his last time up. 1 for 2. 2-0 the count to Jennings. Slider down. Jennings lines at the left field, but it's right at Peichel. Makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Spectaculo. First today for the Herbisaurs. To the 6th, 3-0 to score. Clark, Royds, and Peichel do up against Fuss. Clark 0 for 1 today. Dribbler to the right side of the mound. Fuss off for it. He'll barehand and flip the first. 1 down. Brings up Royds. 1 for 2. Singled her first time up. She's also struck out today. Blue fly out to left. Burnside makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up Peichel 0 for 2. Check swing, strike 3 called on the outside corner on the changeup. 10th punch out for Fuss. Another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 6. Reliable Ho and Burnside do up. Reliable 0 for 2 today. Thrown out twice. Lines the left. Leaping is Stewart to make rob him of a base hit. Brings up Ho. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Looper down the right field line. Manley leaps and catches the soft fly. 2 down. Brings up Burnside. 1 for 2 with the single. Lines that first pitch dead center, but it's right at Sachs. And that's another 1-2-3 inning for Spectaculo. To the 7th, still 3-0. Bobbitt, Manley, and Bridges due up. Bobbitt over 2. That's going to be a base hit for Bobbitt. His first hit today. He's 1 for 3. Leadoff man on here in the 7th for the Herbs. Brings up Manley over 2 today. To the count. Fastball down and in, grounded into right. That's another base hit for the Herbisaurs. Back-to-back hits here to start the inning. Has Fuss in trouble for the first time today. Tying run coming to the plate. It's Jamie Bridges, the DH, 0 for 2. Liner left center, reliable leaps can't get there. Burnside dives can't get there, and that's going to score at least 1 run. Burnside gets it in. Runner holds it third. It's a it's a no-out double for Bridges. It's now 3-1. Herbs on the board. Here's Kawaguchi 0 for 2. Rio the count. Chases a curveball in the dirt. Kawaguchi down swinging. Runners hold as the play's made at first. 11th punch out today for Fuss, and that'll bring up Sachs. 1 for 1 with a single. Last time at the plate, he's also walked. He's also stolen 1 base. Dribbler back to the mound. Fuss looks the runners back. Goes to first. 2 down. Here's Stewart 0 for 2. Dribbler to second. Sam in bare hands and fires in time. Fuss gets out of danger as he only gives up the 1 run, stranding 2 in scoring position. Bottom 7th, 3-1 the score. Salmon, Bayless, and Woody do up against Spectaculo. Here's Salmon, 1 for 2 today with a single. Fastball down the middle. Salmon gets under at dead center field. Sachs already there to make the catch. He will, 1 down. Brings up Velos, 1 for 3 today. Singled her last time up. He's also hit an RBI ground out today. Fastball down the middle, line to right field. That's a base hit for Velos. Her second today. She's now 2 for 4. Brings up Woody 0 for 3. Good hold up by Woody. Slider to the right side. That's through. A base hit for Christopher. He's now 1 for 4. That's his first hit today. 2 on and 1 down now, and that's Pitts up next. He's doubled and walked today. 1 for 2. Slider bloop to right center field. That's going to be a gapper, and that's going to score at least 1 run. Royds gives chase. Woody holds on at third. It's a 1 RBI double for Pitts. It's now 4-1. Getting that run right back, and here's Bash. 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer today. Spectacular stays out there to face him as he's no longer locked in. Just gave up his first run of the postseason here as well. Infield was in, but Bash says, you know what, I'm just going to hit it pretty deep to the wall. That way I don't have to worry about you fucks. Sachs makes the catch. Both runners tag. It's now 5-1 on the sac fly. And that'll set up Jennings, 1 for 3 with a single. Looking to drive in another run with 2 outs. Fastball down the middle. Jennings says, I'll just drive in both of them as I take that fastball down the middle, out of the ballpark to left center field. 2-run for homer for Jennings, his second of the playoffs, and that makes it 7-1 as we break it open here off Spectaculo, who's now extremely gassed. Left him in one batter too long. There's Liable 0 for 3 intense. Coming to relieve him is right-hander Rocket Ramon. Ramon has no record in the playoffs, a 16.20 ERA and a 3 whip. He's appeared in one game. Gave up 3 earned runs in an inning and 2/3. 5 hits given up with 1 a homer. He's also hit a batter and struck out 2. Batting average against his .500 on the year. He's the only reliever who was struggling coming into this outing. Two on the count to Reliable with 2 down, no one on. Slider down, Reliable drives that deep to right center field. He got a piece of it. It's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Freebooters here. It's now 8-1 as that's Reliable's first of the postseason, first in his rookie career. Rookie season in the postseason, thank you. Here's Ho, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles as Ramon's ERA balloons over 20. Slider down the middle. Ho rips it to right center field, but it hangs up just enough for Royds to make the catch. That ends the inning, but the Freebooters bust open 5 runs in the inning as they break the game open. 8-1 the score to the 8th. Fuss done after 7 innings of work. He threw 94 pitches, giving up 5 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and he struck out 11. All 3 of our starters so far have recorded 10 or more Ks in each of their starts. I did not get to pick which pitcher I wanted, but it'll be Rachel Rhubarb, I guess. Long reliever coming in to face the 9-hitter Clark. This is the first reliever I think we've had to use all postseason. Yes, it is. We have not used any relievers in the first 2 games. Clark 0 for 2 today. One hopper to second. Salmon there to make the easy scoop. 1 down. Brings up Royds, 1 for 3 with a single. Slider lined up the middle as Rhubarb left that over the middle of the plate. Second hit for Royds today. She's 2 for 4. That'll bring up Peichel 0 for 3. Dribbler to second. Salmon flips the Reliable 1. Back to first. Double play. Second double play Peichel's grounded into today as the base runners are raced. Bottom 8. It's still 8-1 as Rhubarb throws a scoreless inning. Burnside, Salmon, and Velos do up. Here's Burnside 1 for 3 today with a single. Gets under that high fastball. I think I chased it as it's skied to right center. Sack's already waiting for it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Brings up Salmon. 1 for 3 with a single today. Chase that inside as it's blooped to second. Bobbitt makes a catch in shallow right center. 2 down. Bayless up next. 2 for 4. 2 singles and an RBI today on a ground out. Fastball up. Hard rip up the middle. That's her 3rd hit today as it bounces through the infield. 3 for 5 day for Velos now. Keeps the inning alive here for Woody. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 4. Woody lines the first pitch to right field. His second hit today. He's 2 for 5. That'll bring up Pitts. Pitts doubled his last time up, driving in his first run of the game. He's 2 for 3 today. He's also walked. Slider down, sky ball to right center field as he got under it. This should end the inning as Sachs is there waiting. He'll make the catch, and that is going to be a scoreless inning for Ramon. To the 9th, it's still 8-1. Bobbitt, Manley, and Bridges due up here against Rhubarb, but looks to shut it down. Bobbitt's 1 for 3 today. He's leading off. Singled his last time up. Lines to short. Reliable backhands it easily. 1 down. Brings up Manley. 1 for 3 with a single. Under the third. Woody reaches up to make the catch. 2 down. Last chance is Bridges. Doubled in a run his last time up. The only run today for the Herbivores. He's 1 for 3. Breaks the bat as it's grounded back to Rhubarb. She'll make the play herself, and that's a 1-2-3 inning as she shuts the door here in the 9th. Freebooters win 8-1 here in the first game of the series. Nice. Big win. Herbivores do present a challenge. Had a very good pitching outing from Fuss as he got revenge on them once more. 15 hits for us. We also scored 8 runs. 6 hits for the Herbivores and 1 run. Batting lines, 2-hit day for Royds, hits for Bobbitt, Manley, Bridges, and Sachs. Bridges doubled in their only run back in the 6th, 7th inning. And on our side, everybody got at least 1 hit. 3-hit day for Velos. 2 hits for Woody, Pitts, and Jennings. Jennings had a 2-run homer. Bash had a 2-run homer. Reliable had a solo home run. Bash had an RBI on a sac fly. Pitts doubled in a run, and Velos had an RBI ground out as well. So very good day for us. Yes, 1-0. Now we just got to win the next one. Slakov only goes 3+ innings. Gives up 7 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, a strikeout, and a homer. He falls to 0-1. Spectacular, 3 2/3 innings out of the pen. 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 homer. We should not see him next game, so that's good. We don't have to face their ace reliever. Ramon, inning and a third, 3 hits, an earned run on a homer. For us, Fuss goes 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, 11 strikeouts. He improves to 1-0. And Rhubarb, 2 innings out of the pen, giving up only 1 hit. Nice. Fuss, your player of the game, followed by Pitts with the 2 doubles, and then Bash with the home run. All right, let's keep it rolling. All we got to do is win the next game, and we sweep the Herbivores out, and we go to the League Championship Finals. Or I guess it would be League Championship Series. Not sure. Anyway, let's see how it goes on the other side here. 1-3 matchup over there as well. Buzzards and Grapplers. Pitchers duel for them as well in the first game. Grapplers do break it open late to win 6-1, so both 1 seeds have the advantage going into game 2. Alright, Noel's going to be on the hill for us, our ace. And on the other side is the Herbivores ace, Jem Quilita. Both pitchers 1-0. Winnie has a 1 ERA and a 0.44 whip. She threw a complete game in her start. On the other side, Quilita has a 3.18 ERA and a 1.41 whip. Here's the lineup. Velos, Woody, Pitts locked in, and Bash locked in. Jennings, Reliable, Ho, Burnside, and Salmon. It's the same guys in the same order. Hey, if it ain't broke, I ain't touching it. Let's get it. Alright. And we're gonna... Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. Only the 3 pitchers are pitching. I wonder why they didn't let strikes start. Well, if we do win this, we're going to have strikes rested up for the league championship. He didn't even have to pitch. Holy crap, I was wondering why that was weird. I'm like, wait a minute, Noel shouldn't start. It should be Raul. Huh, maybe they go down to a 3-man rotation in the playoffs now by default on the new patch. I don't know. I ain't asking any questions. Alright, we're going to be on the road here. It's Game 2 at Emerald Diamond Stadium. Here we go. Velos, Woody, and Pitts up first against Quilita. Velos hitting 400 in the playoffs with 2 RBIs. Here's a look at Quilita's numbers here. Quilita is 1-0 with a 3.18 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP. She's given up 4 runs, 2 of them earned in her 1 start. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 homer, 2 walks, a strikeout. Batting average against .261 for the ace of the Herbs. Velos ready, here we go. Inside, strike 0-1. Dribbler to first, up the line. Manley makes the play himself. 1 down. Brings up Woody, hitting .429 with an RBI. Hitting the hole in the ground to shortstop. Easy play for Stewart. 2 down. Now to bring up Pitts, hitting .538 in the playoffs. Locked in with 4 RBIs here. Slider down, 1 hopper to short. Easy play for Stewart. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Quilita. Bottom 1 we go. Royds, Peichel, and Bobbitt up against Noel. Here's Royds hitting .294 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Locked in again. Here are Noel's numbers in her first start, as we all remember. Oh, it automatically adjusted the rotation. Look at that. So Noel moved to the 4 slot, Kaiser to the 1, and Strikes to the 2, so that way it would give us our 3 best pitchers for the series. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it did make the rotation turn around quicker. It automatically adjusted for us. Look at that. Anyway, Noel, 1 ERA with a 0.44 WHIP in her 1 start. She threw a complete game, giving up 1 earned run, 4 hits surrendered, 1 a homer, 10 strikeouts recorded, batting average against .133. Here's lineup for the Herbivores. It's Royds in right, Peichel in left, still tense. Bobbitt at second, locked in again, as well as Royds. Manley at first, tense. Bridges DHing, Kawaguchi at third, Saxton center, Stewart at short, he's tense again, and Clark at catcher. So it's the same 9 people for them as well, in the same order as well. Chase the slider outside. First punch out for Noel. 1 down. Brings up Peichel. Rookie's hitting .071. Tense. Here in the playoffs. Chase the changeup outside. Second punch out for Noel here to start the game. 2 down for Bobbitt. Base is empty. Locked in. Hitting .429 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Dribbler to third. Woody makes the play. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Noel to match Quilita. To the second, we're scoreless. Bash, Jennings, and Reliable do up against Jim. Here's Bash, home run in the first game of this episode, hitting .615. 1 homer, 5 RBIs in the playoffs. He's also locked in still. Fastball down. Bash drives it deep to right center field. That's heading for the gap. Can they run it down? Sacks can. 1 down. Here's Jennings. Home run in the first game as well. He had a 2-run shot. He's hitting .385 in the playoffs. 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Ball down, ripped into right center field over the diving Bobbitt's glove. It'll be a base hit for Jennings, his first hit today, and first for either club. 1 on and 1 down now for Reliable, the shortstop. Solo home run on the first game this episode. Hitting .308 with a homer, 2 RBIs. Fastball down, Reliable drives it deep left center field. That's got some carry to it, and it will be just out of reach of Sachs' great speed as it drops. Throw home is low, but good pick by Clark. Runners at second and third on the double. 2 down now for Ho. Hitting 1 down still. Hitting .417 with a homer and 4 RBIs for the catcher. Good check. Gets away from the catcher, but no one moves up. So it didn't get far enough away. Fastball away, grounded to second. That should score a run, and it will as Bobby goes to first. RBI for Ho on the ground out. 1-0 Freebooters. Brings up Burnside hitting .250. 1 for 4 in the first game. Make it 2-0 the count. Slider grounded to short. Easy play for Stewart, and that ends the inning. Burnside fails to come through. Bottom 2, we get the 1-0 lead. Manley, Bridges, and Kawaguchi do up against Noel. There's Manley hitting .176 in the playoffs. First baseman is tense. Changeup dribbled up the middle. Reliable there for it. Fires in time. 1 down. Brings up Bridges. DH hitting $154. Drove in the only run in the first game for the Herbivores on a double. Got 2 RBIs now in the postseason. Loops out to right center. Salmon leaps and knocks it down, but it'll be an infield single as he just couldn't glove it. First hit for the Herbs. Then to bring up Kawaguchi. Hitting .200 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Looped it past the mound. Reliable fields it, flips the second one. Salmon to first. Just laid. It's an infielder's choice for Kawaguchi. 2 down. Brings up Sachs hitting .333. Gets a 2-seam repping in. Rips it down the left field line. Hits it off the high wall. Kawaguchi's going to try and score on the double. Throw in from Birdside's a good one. It's just late. Double for Sachs. It's 1-1. Brings up Stewart. No hits in the playoffs yet. He's still tense with an RBI driven in. Dribbler to first. Pitts barehands it cleanly. Takes it to the... And I stopped. I thought he was going to take it himself. Infield single for Stewart, I guess. Yep. Runners at the corners now with 2 down for Clark. Hitting .308 with 3 RBIs. Chase the fastball in the dirt. Another punch out for Noel, her 3rd today. Strands the runners. Though we do get a tie game here as Sachs doubles in Kawaguchi. 1-1 the score to the 3rd. Sam and Velos and Woody do up. Thank God my mental faux pas didn't screw us there. That would have been just the break they needed to steal a game. Here's Salmon. Second baseman hitting .333 with a homer, 2 RBIs. Batting in the 9 hole again. It's become his pretty much permanent home here in the lineup. And he's down swinging on a fastball up and away as we were looking inside. Second punch out for Quilita. That'll bring up Velos 0 for 1. Fastball down and in, lines it left center field. That might split the fielders. And Sachs misses it. It is a base hit for Velos. I don't think that's an error. He should have caught that, though. It's like Sachs. He doesn't make those kinds of mistakes. Guess it's just like the one I made running the first. I forgot to tag the bag. He forgot to catch the ball. That is a single for Velos. Runner at first. One down here for Woody. Fastball up, lined up the middle, past the diving Bobbitt's glove into center field. That's a base hit. 2 on, 1 down now for Pitts. Brings Pitts is 0 for 1 today. Grounded out hard to shortstop his first time up. 2-0 the count to Stump. Dribbler to short. Stewart flips the second one. Bob at the first. Just late. It's a fielder's choice as Pitts beats it out. Runners at the corners now with 2 down for Bash. He's 0 for 1. Fastball down. Bash drives it pretty deep. Center field. He got a chunk of it. But it dies in Sachs' glove, and that ends the inning. 5-3 we go. It's 1-1. Royds, Peichel, and Bobbitt do up. Chases the changeup up and in. Another punch out for Noel, her 4th. 1 down, and that'll bring up Peichel, who's now rattled 0 for 1 today. Dribbler to third. High hoppers. Woody read it right. Fires in time. 2 down. Bring up Bobbitt 0 for 1. Seamer down and ways outside, 2-2. Liner to right field, left field. That's over for a base hit. Bobbitt has his second hit today, I believe. I'll bring up Manley 0 for 1. Or no, his first hit. Liner down and in. Manley sat down there. He's going to hit it deep to center, and it is gone. Herbivores take the lead on a 2-run homer by Grunt Manley. First of the postseason. It's 3-1. Herbivores are waking up here. Brings up Bridges, 1 for 1 with a single, as Noel's now tense. Dribbler to second. Salmon bare hands and fires. It's going to end the inning, but Noel gives up the lead with a 2-run bomb by Grunt Manley with 2 down. He sat on a down and in first pitch, and it was a slider. To the 4th, 3-1 the score. Jennings, Reliable, and Ho to up against Quilito. There's Jennings, 1 for 1 with a single today. Curveball hangs, hard grounded to short, but it's right at Stewart. 1 down. Brings up Reliable, 1 for 1 with the double. Cutter down and in, a sky ball to center. Easy play for Sachs. 2 down. Brings up Ho, 0 for 1 today. RBI ground out his first time up. Fastball up, chopped through the middle as it gets past Quilita's glove into center field. It's a first hit for Ho. He's 1 for 2. Keeps the inning alive here for Burnside, who's tense. 0 for 1 today. Fastball up, grounded to second. Easy play for Bobbitt, and that ends the inning. Quilita another scoreless one, bottom 4. 3-1 the score. Kawaguchi, Sachs, and Stewart do up. Kawaguchi 0 for 1 today. Grounds that to first in the hole. Pitts fields it cleanly. Flips to Noel, who drops it. That's an error on the pitcher. Kawaguchi on. That'll bring up Sachs. 1-for-1 with an RBI double. Runner goes on the first pitch. Ho throws down. In time to nail Kawaguchi. 1 down. For Kawaguchi, that is her second attempt of the postseason. She's now 1 for 2. Fastball chopped to second. Salmon makes the play. 2 down. Brings up Stewart. 1-for-1 with the single. Lines that to right center field, and that's going to be extra base hits for Stewart, as he's got great speed. Jennings runs it down in the deepest part of the park, but holds into a double. That'll keep the inning alive for Clark, who's 0 for 1. Chases the 2-seamer down in the way. 6 punch out today for Noel. She gets through the inning scoreless, keeping her error from hurting her to the 5th. Salmon, Bayless, and Woody do up against Quilita. There's Salmon 0 for 1. Curveball up. Salmon drives it deep left center field. That's going to be a gapper. 1 hops to the wall there. Sachs will get it in. It's a leadoff double for Salmon, as that'll bring the tying run to the plate with none down in the 5th. Here's Velos, 1 for 2. Singled her last time at the plate. Fastball down and in. Quilita makes a nice snag. 1 down as Salmon read it right and got back in time. Great reactions from the pitcher. That'll bring up Woody. 1 for 2 with the single. Curveball inside. Woody drives it deep left center field. That's got carry. Hits off the wall behind Peichel's head. It'll be a single for Woody as Salmon scores. 3-2 the score. That'll bring up Pitts 0 for 2 today. Left it down the middle, 1-2. Tough out activates for Pitts. Liner to second, right at Bobbitt, 2 down. That'll bring up Bash 0 for 2. Flew out his last time up. Lines that up the middle on the first pitch at the knees, and that's a base hit for Bash. Keeps hitting alive. Woody hangs on at second. 2 on, 2 down for Jennings. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Quilita up over 60 pitches now in the 5th. 0-1 the count. Fastball down, hard rip up the middle. That's a base hit. Woody rounding third. He's going to try and score. Here comes the throw from Sachs. It is cut by Manley, and we're tied. Bash gets the third on the single as Jennings gets the RBI. We're tied at 3. Here's Fasto Reliable, 1 for 2 with a double. Fastball down and in, rips it to right field. That's a base hit for Reliable. That'll score Bash easily. First and second now. It's 4-3. Her Freebooters recapture the lead. Brings up Ho. Singled his last time up. 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI and a ground out. And Quilita is done after 4 2/3 of an inning. She gives up the 4 runs. Is responsible for the 2 runners on base. As they go to Spectaculo after he just threw 3 2/3 in game 1 of this series. All right, I mean, he is their best reliever, but this man's not going to have an arm after this. Spectacular's coming on, 4.50 ERA, 0.88 WHIP, and 8 Ks. He has no record in the postseason. Anything else notable? Gave up 4 earned runs last game. He's pitched in all 3 of their 4 appearances, make that 4 out of 5. He's given up 6 hits, a homer, a walk, and struck out 8. Batting against his 200 as Ho's ready. Ho fights it off. It's now an 0-2 count. Fastball down, ripped foul. Slotted down and in, dribbled to third. Kawaguchi fires to first, and that ends the threat. Freebooters, though, kick will lead off the hill and take the lead, 4-3. Royds, Pikel, and Bobbitt do up against Noel. Royds 0 for 2. Chase the two-seamer inside, 7th punch out for Noel, 1 down. Brings up Pikel 0 for 2. Or is that the 6th? I think it might be the 6th punch out for Noel. Pops it up. Oh, right there for it behind in the batter's box. Makes catch, 2 down. Brings it Bobbitt, 1 for 2 with the single. First fastball down and in is singled into right field. Might be the 2nd hit for Bobbitt today. It is. That'll keep the inning alive for Manley, who homered his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Fastball up, line softly to short, right at Reliable, who doesn't move. And that's going to strand the runner at first as Noel has a scoreless 5th to the 6th. It's 4-3. Burnside, Salmon, and Velos do up. Here's Burnside 0 for 2 today in 10s. Fastball down the middle, line to center field. That's dropping, but Sachs gets there in time to make the catch. 1 down. Brings up Salmon, doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Started the rally to knock Colita out of the game. Salmon fights that off as that's out of reach in foul territory. 2-2 the count. Fastball inside. Salmon turns on it, hits it pretty deep to right field, but he got under it. Roy to make the catch at the warning track, 2 down. Try to bring up Velos, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball down, line to left center field. That's going to split the fielders and get all the way to the wall out there as Velos on her horse. She'll have extra bases here. It'll be a 2-out double here to keep the inning alive for the number 2 hitter, Christopher Woody. Third baseman 2 for 3 today. Singled in a run his last time up. Fastball up, hit right at Bobbitt, who's holding the runner on the 1 hop, and that will end the inning. To the bottom of the 6th, it's still 4-3. Bridges, Kawaguchi, and Sachs do up against Noel. He's recorded 6 strikeouts today and given up 7 hits. Okay, so that's where the 7 came in. Here's Bridges, 1 for 2 today with the single. Slider up and in. Bridges gets a good piece of it, hits it deep to right center field. Jennings leaps at the wall and he robs him of a home run. Great catch, Nico. What a hero play. 1 down. Brings up Kawaguchi 0 for 2. That's lined up the middle, base hit for Kawaguchi as she puts herself on with her 2nd hit. Or no, she reached on an error last time. Here's Sachs, 1 for 2, doubled an RBI. Change up and away is lined up the middle. That's a base hit for Sachs. Gonna put 2 on him, 1 down now as Noel's working herself into a trouble. Here's Stewart, 2 for 2, double and a single. Chase the two-seamer down in the way in the dirt. 7th punch out for Noel. 2 down in the inning. Brings up Clark 0 for 2. And that's a 5-pitch walk as Noel loads the bases here. Brings up Royds 0 for 3 with RBI dead. Noel done here after 5 2/3 innings. Gave up a walk, 9 hits, struck out 7, responsible for 3 earned runs, and also responsible for the 3 runners on base. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be right-hander Maxton Bates, as we need him to slam the door. He's our best reliever, so he's needed right now. This is his first appearance of the postseason. Let's see what Maxton can do. Grounder to third. Woody there, fires to first in time, and Bates comes on and gets the batter out as he strands the bases loaded. To the 7th, it's still 4-3. Pitts, Bash, and Jennings due up. Pitts 0 for 3 today as Spectacular starts the inning here. On the count to Pitts. Slider down, line at the middle, and that's a base hit. Pitts' hit will put the leadoff man on here in the 7th. So that should do it for Spectacular here. Bash due up, 1 for 3 with a single. Still locked in. And that does do it for Spectaculars. Coming out of the bullpen is right-hander Tia Mayfair. Mayfair is actually overall, ratings-wise, she is their weakest reliever. No record, 0 ERA and a 0 whip. In her 1 appearance, she threw a third of an inning. Nothing given up. No strikeouts, no walks, no hits, no homers, no hit batters, no nothing. That average against a 0, technically. Good pitch. Caught the letters. Dribbler to second. It's a tough play for Bobbitt. He'll go to first on the fielder's choice. 1 down. That'll bring up Jennings, 2 for 3. 2 singles and an RBI today. 3-0 the count here to Jennings. That's a 4-pitch walk as that puts 2 on now. 1 down in the inning. First walk for Mayfair, and that'll bring up Reliable. 2 for 3 today. He's singled, doubled, and drove in a run as well. Driven that run on the single. Fastball down, swung late, 1-1. Fastball down and in, breaks the bat as he hits the first. Manley dives and cuts it off. He'll flip to the pitcher in time on the fielder's choice. 2 down. 2nd and 3rd now for Ho with 2 down in the inning. He's 1 for 3. He's singled and also driven a run on a ground out. The count to Ho. Left in the middle of the plate, and that's a single up the middle. That's going to score at least 1 and possibly 2 as both runners try to score. And they will. It's a 2 RBI single for Ho. His 2nd and 3rd RBIs. It's now 6-3. Freebooters have a 3-run edge. And that'll bring up Burnside 0 for 3 today. We're going to pinch hit for him since he's not doing anything as rookie Martin Polbean comes off the bench. Left fielder is hitting .333 in the postseason with a solo home run. The count to Polbean. Fastball up line to first, but Manley's there holding the runner, and that ends the inning. Still, the Freebooters get 2 on a 2-out single by Ho. 6-3 the score at the bottom of the 7th. Peichel, Bobbitt, and Manley do up against Bates. Peichel 0 for 3 today. Polbean will stay in the game in left field as he pinch hit for Burnside. It's his natural position. Dribbler there to second. Salmon bare hands and fires in time. 1 down. That'll bring up Bobbitt. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Bobbitt swings and hits that fastball pretty deep to center field. Jennings at the wall, leaps, it's out of his reach just barely, and that's a solo home run for Bobbitt, his second of the postseason. That makes it a 6-4 game, so good thing we got those insurance runs. Otherwise, we'd be tied. Here's Manley, 1 for 3 today, a 2-run homer. Curveball hitting the hole to second. Salmon over there for it. Makes the play. 1 down, 2 down in the inning now. That'll bring up Bridges. 1 for 3 with the single. Just foul. Good attempt there by Pitts. Fastball caught the low outside corner. First punch out for Bates. He ends the inning, but the Herbivores do get 1 back on a solo home run by Bobbitt. To the 8th, it's 6-4. Salmon, Velos, and Woody do up. Salmon 1 for 3 today with a double. Fastball down the middle. He gets under it, pops it up left field near the line. Over for Peichel. He makes the catch. 1 down. There's Velos, 2 for 4, double and a single today. Ooh, okay. Quickly behind 0-2. Hard grounder to first. Manley backhands it in the hole. Takes it to the bag himself. 2 down. That'll bring up Woody. 2 for 4. 2 singles and an RBI. Fastball down. Lined at the middle. Woody Stewart makes the catch there on the soft liner, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Mayfair. Bottom 8, Kawaguchi, Sachs, and Stewart do up. Kawaguchi 1 for 3 with the single. Line to the right center. That's going to get over. Velos dives and cuts it off, and will hold Kawaguchi to just a single. Her second hit today, though. She's no longer tense. Brings up Sachs, 2 for 3. Double single and an RBI today as he's locked in. Soft liner up the middle. Reliable makes the catch. 1 down. Brings up Stewart, 2 for 3. Double and a single. Struck out swinging his last time up. Hit and run is a fail as Stewart fights it off. Change it down, chopped back to the mound. Bates to second, 1, reliable to first. It's a double play, and the base runner's erased. Bates another scoreless inning to the 9th, 6-4 the score. Pitts, Bash, and Jennings do up as we look to get some more insurance runs off of Mayfair. There's Pitts, 1 for 4 with a single today. Curveball hangs, line to right center field. That's a base hit for Pitts, his second hit today. Puts the leadoff man on here in the 9th for Bash. 1 for 4 with the single. Three other count to Bash. Fastball down the middle. Bash hits it pretty deep, center field. But right at Sachs, it doesn't get the carry. 1 down. Hit it a little too good. That'll bring up Jennings, 2 for 3. Blocked his last time up. He's also singled twice, driving in a run. Two other count to Jennings. Fastball up. He gets a bit under it, left center field. That's not going to get the carry. Peichel over, makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up Reliable, 2 for 4, double single and RBI today. Fastball down, lined up the middle on the base hit. Third hit today for Reliable. It's 2 on and 2 down now for Ho. Ho singled in 2 runs his last time up. He's also driven to the third one on a ground out. 2 singles today. He's 2 for 4. Locked in now as well. Fastball up. Ho drives it down the right field line. That's going to be a fair ball, and that's going to get into the corner. As Royds has trouble with it out there near the wall, as both runners looking to score. Manly's throw to third. Just late. It's a triple for Ho, and that makes it 8-4 as we get some insurance. 5 RBI day here for Ho, and that'll bring up Polbean 0 for 1. Fastball down the middle, ripped hard on the ground in the left field, and Polbean gets an RBI, as that makes it 9-4, as that's another insurance run. Gives us a 5-run edge, and that brings up Salmon. 1 for 4 with the double, and Mayfair is done. Coming on to get the last out is right-hander Amazo Hayes, a former hot corner pitcher. Hayes has appeared in 2 games in the postseason. No record. No earned runs given up. He's got a 0 ERA and a 0 whip. In his inning and 2/3, he's given up no hits and struck out a batter. Batting average against is 0. Looking to get Salmon out here to end the inning. Hangs a curveball, but Salmon pops it up to shallow right center. This should be an easy catch out there. Sachs does make it, and that ends the inning, but the Freebooters get 3 insurance runs to make it 9-4 to the bottom of the 9th. Clark, Royds, and Pike will do up. Bates, I'm going to take him out here at the 2 1/3 innings. He's put up a solid effort here in relief. I'm going to need him to rest up here. So we are going to go with the rookie right-hander Ariel Beefy, as it's not a save situation. And she's got a 5-run lead, so she's making her first appearance in her rookie season in the postseason. She'll face 9-1-2, which is Clark, Royds, and Peichel. Came in active for Beefy. Fastball dribbled to first. Easy play for Pitts. 1 down. Except Royds 0 for 4. Curveball line in the left center field. That'll be a gapper as he gets all the way to the wall out there. Jennings gets it in. Be a double there for Royds. Puts her in scoring position with 1 down here for Peichel, who's 0 for 4. Takes it low and away 2-seamer, hits it pretty deep. Left center field. Polbean at the wall, leaps off the wall. Ricochets away from the fielders. Be a double for Peichel. It's now 9-5 as the Herbivores score a run. That'll bring up Bobbitt, 3 for 4 day. Solo home run his last time up. He's also singled twice. Beefy now tense here. Chase the fastball below the knees. First punch out for Beefy in the postseason. 2 down now. Brings up Manly. 1 for 4 with the 2-run homer. Sky ball down the left field line, looking for the corner. Manly hits it off the top of the wall, and that's going to be another double. That makes it 9-6. Second run in for the Herbivores. That brings up Bridges, 1 for 4 with the single. Beefy back to tense. Pops it up. Bridges hits it down the line. Velos there calling for it. And the Freebooters have swept the Herbivores. We're going to the League Championship Series. Yes. Screw it, Herbs. All right, 9-6 the final. 31 combined hits for both clubs, 15 combined runs. Very high-scoring affair after the first game pitcher's duel for the most part. One error in the field made by Noel, who can't field. Let's look at the box scores here. Everybody got a hit for us except Burnside, who got pinch hit for. Even Polbean got a hit. RBI single for Polbean. 5 RBI day for Ho. He had a 2 RBI triple, 2 RBI single, and a RBI ground out. Reliable singled in a run. Jennings hit a doubled in a run, I believe. And Woody also singled in a run. On the other side, everybody in the Herbosaurus lineup got a hit except Clark, who was 0 for 3. 2 RBI homer for Manley. He then hit an RBI double in the 9th. Bobbitt, solo homer. Peichel, RBI double in the 9th. And Sachs had an RBI double as well. Pitching lines, Noel, 5 2/3, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, and 7 Ks with a home run. She improves to 2-0 in the playoffs. Bates, 2 1/3 innings out of the pen, 2 hits, an earned run on a homer, and 1 strikeout. And then Beefy pitches the 9th, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and a strikeout. On the other side, Quilita, 4 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 4 earned runs, a strikeout. She falls to 1-1. Spectacular inning and a third out of the pen, 2 hits, 1 earned run. Mayfair, 2 2/3, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk. And then Hayes, a third of an inning as he gets the last out. Ho, your player of the game with the 5 RBIs, followed by Manley with his 3 RBI day, and Bobbitt with his solo home run. All right, so that's actually perfect. We swept the Herbs now, so now we go to the League Championship Series. Will we face the 1-seeded Grapplers, or will we play the 3-seeded Buzzards? Only one way to find out. We got to play the game. Let's see who's going to earn their slot. Can the Buzzards force Game 3 to start? Yes, they can. They hold them off 5-4. And then shut them out 5-0. We have home field advantage in the championship series. All right. And it's going to be Kaiser, Fuss, and Noel. I feel bad for Raul because I wanted him to pitch. But looks like with the extra game of rest, we have Noel ready to pitch in the 3rd game of the series. If necessary. All right. These are the expected starters for Game 1. It's going to be 4th pitcher for the Buzzards, Meow Bubkins, their original ace in the series. And we're going to have Kaiser on the hill, who did throw a complete game shutout in his first start. He's locked in. 0.33 whip. All right, that's a good pitching matchup right there. Set the lineup here, call today. Here's what it'll be. Velos will be in right to start. Then it'll be Woody at 3rd. Ho is catching, locked in. He is fully rested because of the day off. Pitts is at 1st. Jennings in center. Bash will take up duties at 2nd base. Brown will DH. Reliable at short. And Polbean in left, as both Burnside and Salmon are 10s. So they're both on the bench. Okay. Interesting choices. Because we don't have another second baseman on the roster, do we? Nope. No, we don't. It has to be Bash. Okay. That'll be interesting. It's an interesting lineup choice. But, there we go, guys. We swept the Herbosaurs. We have proved who is now the dominant team in the division. Now we are 2 victories away from winning our first championship in franchise history. Tune in next episode as we play that entire series and we find out, do we have what it takes to be champions? Until next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off.